Back in the garage here again, and today, here's the old New Yorker, the 64 New Yorker. We gotta get ready for Fort Lambert Apple Fest coming up this weekend. Well, today, as I'm recording this, it is Wednesday. The car show is Sunday, and I'm planning on taking everything I got running. Almost everything. Can't take the Ford. Well, I probably could, but she's not quite ready yet. No seats, no interior. We're not taking out, but everything else is going. We're taking the old 64 here, 64 New Yorker. 62 Impala is going to be going. The old square body, 87 Chevy Custom Deluxe going. And also the 64 Biscayne, which don't need a lot of work. But anyway, before we get to the Biscayne, get her ready for the car show, got a couple little things I got to touch up on this one. The vinyl roof install we done a few months ago. Got a little flaw that I got to fix there. Starting to come loose in one spot, which I kind of expected. There's a clip broke under this holding. So we're going to fix that up right quick. A couple little touches on the interior, just do it right quick. And this one's rolling out. Then the 64 Biscayne is coming in, and we're going to dig in. I got 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, to get everything done. And I actually got to do a top engine job on the Biscayne. Head gaskets and all that sort, all new gaskets. So we got to tear the engine down and get it done. And I'm not going to have the parts till Friday. The car show is Sunday. Great. Anyway, let's not wasting time and let's dig in. Welcome to Pit Stop Garage. Here's a quick closer look on what we got to tackle here. As you can see, there's a little bubble right here after coming a bit loose. And right here under this trim, there's clips all on here. It's supposed to hold this in, and the clip around this area here somewhere is actually broke. Kind of think that's partly what led to it. Drive a water here, we got a leak. Oh well. So, kind of think that's what led to it, and I may have, as you can see, it's actually loose on back here. Well, maybe I missed a spot while I was spraying adhesive, so I got to see how I can get this up and try to get some adhesive sprayed in here and get this stuck back down. Now, this trim, this was all gone, all the clips, everything. This is actually held on with a bit of goop. So I got to try to gently remove this strip without damaging the vinyl, which is going to be a little bit tricky. You got to take these trim parts here off on the side. There's only a few screws in here that holds that on. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and gently remove this. So let me get at it and let's get that fixed up. This should be fairly quick. Quick rundown on other things we're going to do. You can see the interior. This thing needs a new headliner. I got it in the plan. Probably going to make a headliner. It's not too bad, but it's tore up more so on this side. You can see it hanging there right here. The headliner is not perfect. So eventually, I do plan on putting the headliner in it. All this windlass here is hanging down. So I'm just going to get this back up temporary for now. Also, I do have new top pan gaskets coming. The top pan is leaking as well on this one, the valve covers. So, got them coming as well, but again, they're not going to be here till Friday either. So, if we get time, which I'm thinking I will, I'll make time. I'll get those thrown on this girl as well. So, first things first, let's get that vinyl top done and get that done quick so we can get this one out. And the bigger job is the old Biscayne. Quick rundown on what we got to do there. Top pan, we basically got to take the head off again. Strip it down to where it was before we started, if you've seen the other video. Head gaskets, exhaust gaskets, all the gaskets. We got all new gaskets going in, and she's leaking. Head gasket leaking, exhaust manifold's leaking, top pan's leaking, everything's leaking. It runs, it starts really good. It's just leaking. Everything. Oil, exhaust, antifreeze. It's all not going where it should. So, we're going to fix it up. Also going to do the rear brakes. That's where we're going to start when we get down in. But before we get there, let's turn our attention back to New Yorker. Let's dig in. Let's get at it. So, here we go. Now, very quickly here, I got to get I believe it's a Phillips screwdriver. Up here in the whole toolbox here, we'll get a Phillips. Then we'll come down. I'm actually starting later in the day than I wanted to. It's mid-afternoon already. Way later than I wanted to start this, especially with only 3 days to do everything. Well, pretty well down 3 days. Wednesday, half a day, and 3 more days. So, really pushing it tight. And again, I can't do the engine job until I get the parts hopefully Friday. Worst comes to worst, if we don't get the parts, the Biscayne is going like she is. She's going to the car show, and we'll just do the brakes and do everything, get her cleaned up. I do have head gasket in a bottle. Worst comes to worst, I will try to drive her up there. It's about a half-hour drive, so it's not too terrible of a distance. So she is going one way or another to the car show. But I should have the parts. The same is going to deliver Friday. So now, once they are delivered Friday, I do have a drive and get them. So it's going to cut another couple hours out of my day Friday to pick up the parts. So I'm on two minds what to do, and I'll decide when I get the Biscayne in by how far I'm going to go. See how confident I feel that I'm going to get the parts in time. I may start stripping the engine down and have it ready to go before I get the parts. Or I may wait. I should have a good idea tomorrow, actually, if I'm going to get them or not. I can track them. If they're in St. John's tomorrow, I should get them Friday. So I may check that tomorrow and confirm that they are in there. This one has to. It's a little bit tricky. Just gotta. Like that. Now this is goop. I really don't. I hope it's not stuck to the vinyl. I don't think it is. I think it only. Ooh, maybe it is. Ooh. I really want to tear the vinyl. Really can't tear the vinyl. Really can't tear the vinyl. I'm gonna head over to the other side and check it out so I can get it off enough from that side. So I'm just gonna. This is sort of what we came up with here to keep it down. As I said, the clips are all broke. That's really stuck on there. That's really stuck on there, and I really do not want to. Here's our old, formerly known as a fishing knife. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. Well, believe it or not, I started to clean up. Didn't finish it. Anyhow. If that's stuck onto the vinyl, be very gentle. Okay, you're coming there. You're only stuck onto the vinyl over there. It's just goop holding this on. We'll clean it up. Stick it back on again. So I can sort of see the trouble here now. I think when I cut the vinyl here, I cut it a little bit too short. I never went under this band correctly. And again, it's that clip that is not there to hold it down. So it just slowly worked its way back and it slipped back. So I got to get it up just enough to get some adhesive back under this. There we go. Okay, I can pry it up like, hold up like that. There we go. Okay. Then I'll get the spray adhesive. I'm just going to spray it in there again. This leaks all the way over here, actually. Let me go get the spray adhesive. I'm going to get that up as much as I can. Spray it in there again and get that stuck back on. Hopefully it'll work for us. Hey, so, got a problem. I got a spray adhesive. It's almost gone. It's not the one I wanted. The good one that I had. Thought I had lots left. Don't. So, that's all I got. Thought I had some contact cement. I don't. So, I'm going to use this. See how well it is going to hold it. I'm going to try to spray some in there. Straw, I don't think will work on this. I don't think it'll spray through a straw. I actually got one here. Nope. It will not. So I'm going to do the best I can with this. Spray it in there. Hopefully it'll do it. I've got enough left to do it. No, I actually had. What do I have that's heavy? Sure. Sure. Just gonna sit there for an hour or so. I'll worry about cleaning it out after. I did get some glue on the outside, unfortunately, and that's probably gonna make a mess on the outside of the vinyl. But it's not much else I can do with that clip missing, and it's not so easy. It's just putting another one there, unfortunately. But hopefully I can get that to hold, and we'll glue on that strip again. And I might actually glue that strip inside this time. It's glued inside on the other side, and it's actually helping hold the vinyl. So I'll probably do that with this one on this side as well, and pray that it holds. I hope. Anyway, while we're wetting that set up, let's move on. We'll just put that strip up. We're going to give it a vacuum out later on. That's probably going to be a Saturday job, and clean up the inside of all the vehicles. Biscayne's going to take a bit more work. We're going to do something there very quick to the seats. Seats are tore up. Not recovering them right now. We'll probably throw a seat cover on and something like that, a blanket of some sort, but we'll clean it up pretty nice for the weekend. And that'll be pretty much it. So let's come in and see what we can do with this windlass here. It's hanging down. See if I can find a way to get that to stay up. More permanent-like type of deal, you know? So let's have a look at that. So we'll squeeze in front of you here. With this right here, it's just going to be a quick fix for the weekend, pretty much. As I said, I am planning on doing a full headliner in this car, but we're going to make one, I think, from scratch. It's going to be new experience for me, between me and the seller of the family, which would be my mother. We're going to take this one down. She's going to take this one as a template. We're going to pick out a nice material. I'm going to try to make one, see how it goes. So, anywho, that's not going to happen before Sunday. So, unfortunately, it is tore up back there. Not going to be a lot to do with it right now. So, for now, I'm just going to shelf this windlass up. There is a strip along here. I got all kinds of little teeth in it. It's supposed to go up and hook into. Over the years, I'm guessing it's just busted out a bit. It's just not grabbing it like it should. So, let's just see if I can get it shoved back up. That may be all I'm going to do with this for now. I did do it before and it didn't stay. So, you see, it's not gripping where it should grip. It's not hooking into the teeth. And it's probably just plied out a bit. Oh, I don't know if I could I got pliers there. Maybe bend it out a little bit. Get it to grab a bit. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe it might help it just a little bit, but I also don't want to tear up the headliner. Where it's so old, it's just very brittle. So I don't want to pull on it too hard. So if I can even maybe just get it to hold. Like right there seems like a spot. If I can get it up there. Maybe it might do it. No, I don't want to hold. So what can I do here to get this to stay up where it should? I wonder. From where I'm to Fort Blanford, about a half-hour drive. Now I can do this again when I get up for looks. But this will be done better. Maybe a whole new windlass. Actually, the windlass itself is not tore up too bad. From what I can see, it's just a strip up there that keeps it in place is kind of screwing it up. You know what I mean? Screwing it up. Screwing it up. The headliner's all out back there. It's all out back there. Can I do something with that, I wonder? Crawl back in the back, see if I can fix that up a little bit. I had the headliner down back there. It just got tore up in the process. It's not much I can do with it. But again, future, probably over the winter project, we're going to put a headliner in it. We're going to make one from scratch. Another white headliner, get some white material and whip one up. Tried to order one, can't find it for this car, believe it or not. So it's not a big deal. We'll make up a custom one. It's only material. How hard could it be? Anyway, that's up there. Just had to be gentle with it. If it falls down again, it falls down again. That's all I can do for now. So we'll let this sit for a little while. Let that glue set up good. And then we'll put the strips back on. And we'll run this one out. If we get time before the car show, we'll do the top band gaskets. If not, she's good like she is. Anyway, we'll let that set up. Put the strips back on, run her out. Then we dig into the big project, the Biscayne. We got to do rear brakes. I already said, I'm not going to repeat myself. When we get her in, we'll dig in exactly. Maybe I'll write a list to keep myself organized so I don't forget nothing. I also picked up a set of hubcaps on Marketplace. Period correct for that car. So I got them coming too. Got a buddy picking them up. Supposed to have them Friday or Saturday. That'll be the final touch. Put her on the car. And she's going to look pretty good. I got some cool ideas for her. She'll look all right. She'll be all I catch her at the show, I think. For sure. So let's let it set up. Get to it. All right, been well over an hour here now. Let's take this off, see how that is sticking down. Sure. It's better than it was. It's kind of stuck down there, still a little bit loose there along the edge. That's all I can do with it right now. Stuck down in here. Not quite stuck on the edge. Oh, I gotta find something to clean all it off with after the fact. So, all right, let me get some goop. I'll stick that trim piece back on. Gotta get some tape it down with again. That's what I done last time. I just put it in my mouth. And put the side trims back on. I think we'll call that good. It's not stuck quite like I would like around the edge, but it's hard to get off right now. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. If I gotta tackle it sometime in the future again, get it stuck even better, I'll do it. But for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. Let me get the tape. I think it's out here in the Biscayne. Oh. This is what I put it on with last time. And it seemed to hold pretty damn good. Oh. Let's say, you shouldn't be dried up. You're not that old. All right. Put a couple of dabs on the inside here. Help hold that vinyl down. That should stick. Ooh, make a mess. Oh, no. That's fine. I'm going to put a strip along here, is what I've done before, I believe. Just run a bead along here. There's not much you can do with this. All the original clips are they're just gone. They're just gone. So, gotta work with what we got here. Where's the end of the tape? Did someone cut it off? Nope, it's there. So, I'm just gonna use some good old Gorilla tape. Pull it down tight. Stick it on like this. Do that in 3 or 4 spots along the edge. Just gonna get a rag. I think I got one right here somewhere. That'll work. Wipe this goop off. Before it dries. That's a short piece of tape. Hold these strips down, and then we'll come back later on. We'll take these off and clean up all the mess that I made. I did make a mess. Hopefully it'll be fine. Put another piece there because I got a dab of goop there holding that vinyl. I think I might also throw that block back up here too. For now. There we go. I'll hold on. It'll be fine. I'll put these side trims back on. I think we're ready to run this one out. Oh no, Ryan, what are you doing? You're not cleaning up after yourself. You gotta get better than this. Ooh, I got a dab of goop on the paint. Not good. Not good. It's coming off. It's coming off. Whew. Thank God. Alright, if that was the old Biscayne, I wouldn't care. Paint not that good on the old Biscayne. Not that good, but we're going to do something special to it. Make her look pretty good. Now, these are all going to get washed. Maybe wax. Maybe a wash and wax combo type of deal. I don't have time to do a full wax on all of them, but I do have something special for the Biscayne in mind. Now, just slide these back on. This helps. Look at that. There you go. It's right in place like that. Phillips is over there. Good thing I got long arms. There's just 4 screws in here on the post. Keeps these on. They're just on both sides. And we'll be ready to go. The only other thing, other than cleaning, draw and get a vacuum and a clean up, like I said, the only other thing we got to do with this one is the top pan gaskets. You got a top pan gasket leak. I should have had it ordered, but I didn't. But anyway, it's on the way. It'll be here with the parts for the Biscayne. So that'll probably be the last thing we do after the Biscayne is done, is to throw a set of top pan gaskets on this. Or maybe I can talk old Dad when he comes back. Maybe he can do that for me. So I don't have the Biscayne done. Oh, that screw don't seem like he wants to go in there. Did I get him wrong? I think I'm out of. Anyway, I'll finish this up. And then we'll run her out. And back in Biscayne. I'll just show you how good that girl starts. Unbelievable. Something that was stuck a week ago was stuck solid. Wouldn't even start. Anyway, you'll see. Let me go finish this up. All right. I think I got what I'm going to do with New Yorker done for now. Like I said, top band gaskets later on when I get them. And I think that's pretty well all she needs other than her cleaning and vacuuming, stuff like that. That's going to be probably a Saturday job with some help from family. So, yeah, we'll run her out now. Then we'll take you over to the Biscayne there. Show you how good that thing starts. So, See how good this one starts. Packed her in yesterday, let her dry off, so she should fire right up. There's everyone pump this way. Oh yeah, look at that. Big 413 Chrysler. Oh, make a lar out of me. Oh, bumps. There we go again. You got it. Only started her up yesterday back here, and she's still cold. It was cold today too. Doors are open. What was that push button shift? Something different, eh? I like it. I like it a lot. All right, here is the old 64 Biscayne. Now, I jumped in this one yesterday and moved her. I didn't do nothing. She had a manual choke. I didn't touch nothing. Didn't touch choke, didn't touch the fuel pedal. And she fired right up. So, let's see if she's going to do the same thing today. Oh, where's the key? Where is the key? I had the trunk open. I think I might have left it in the trunk. I did. Oh, foxy Harry, I better pick that up. We'll put it on there and we'll take it off when we get in the garage. Okay. Not going to touch nothing. Key in. Manual. Take her out of gear. Only I'm pushing out is the clutch. Never touch the fuel pedal. No choke. Look at that. Fires right up. It's amazing. A week ago, this was stuck. C solid. And now she fires right up. That squeaking is the water pump. Just got water in it right now. I'm going to look at that when we take her apart. I think it's the water pump. Pretty sure it's the water pump. So I'm going to let her warm up a minute. I don't want to run her too long. I think it's the water pump. Hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it is the water pump. So let's run her out. And we'll back her into the garage. We'll start getting ready. Getting a little bit late in the evening, but I'm not going to start the brake this evening, but I do have 4 brand new headlights. Put her in, so maybe we'll do that this evening. Start working on the lights. Let's run her out and back her in. You can see in the drive, I've been working on a few things out there. Got a bit of oil on the ground, you know, but Josh is striking here too. Just a hanger let go. For garden. Fuel hand, everything is working in this car. It's amazing. Oh, park brake. I still stalled out. The manual. Oh, like that, is it? Okay, okay. I'll give you a pump. 2 pumps. All right. Over the board, Ryan. All right, good. See if I can make a fool of myself here in reverse. Oh, I stalled her again. Rookie on the standard. I think she's out on the cylinder too. That's probably that head gasket. Alright, she's in. Made a fool of myself stalling her out, but oh well. She's in the garage. Now, here we go. Got 4 new headlights for her. Picked them up in Napa, Clarnville. You're around Clarnville area, you need help with stuff. Go see the boys in Napa, they're great. And girls. So, this is what we're going to start with. Pull the headlights out. We'll put new ones in. Hopefully that is all the problem is with the headlights. They are all fogged up. And I'm thinking after 30 odd years of sitting, they were condensation just sitting for years and years. Ooh, an apple just fell off the tree. Cool. I'm thinking they just blew after putting power back to them. So you can see they're all fogged up. They're all smoked up. Let's go start changing them out. And I do believe I'm going to pull this cover off. On the 62, you do. Oh, okay, no, I think it's maybe just these seals. Okay, so that's all right. So let's get out of it. I bet you it's a Phillips. Yep, cool. All right, 4 brand new headlights in her. That even just made the car look better just by doing that. All the fogged up and blacked out headlights are gone. So let's just see if that was the trouble with all of them. So they did have a couple out on high beam initially too. Well, I can already tell because I can see it lighting up out that way. 4 high beam headlights. And we should have 2 outside lights on low beam. If I can get at the switch with my big old boots. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, buddy. We got her. All headlights are working. I'm just going to walk around the back while I got them on. They were working. Make sure they're still there. Oh, yeah, we got 2 park lights. Now, our single lights did work. Now they're gone. So, we got nothing. I think that's a blinker issue. He probably burned out as well. That one there was blowed. Driver's side one. This one here did work, and the 2 back ones worked. So I'm going to dig into in there, in under the dash where the blinker is, do the little fuse panel that these 64s have, which not much to it compared to the newer ones. And we'll just see what's going on there. We can get single lights. We got marker lights and brake lights in the rear. We'll be solid. I'll be happy with that. So let's go inside under the dash, see what's going on in there. Oh, I don't have my light. This here blinker, just like that. Easy to get at. And that there is all there is to it. That is the fuse panel right there. Controls it all. Simple. Let's just plug this one back in. See if it made any difference. 0. It could be a fuse blowed. I got to get my light. See? Tail. Back up. I'll tell you what we got. We got wiper, which we don't have because the wiper motor is currently out there in a bucket in pieces. Back up and brake lights, tail lamps, instrument lamps, heat, and the radio, which this car doesn't have. Oh, hold on here now. I unplugged the wire, I believe. Or was he unplugged? I don't remember where this one was. If he was anywhere, actually. I was in here picking around when I lost the lights the other night. I don't know where this one belongs or what it's even for. I think he might be indicator light, actually. I may have hooked it and unplugged it by mistake. He may be turn signals. I gotta get a trouble light. I'll see if I can get a stand for you guys to come in and join me. See what I'm at here and see what I got done here. It was dark when I was at it. I may have accidentally unplugged it. Not sure. Highly possible. Highly possible. That's probably up on the column, hooked up here somewhere. Anyway, let me get a light dig in here more. So I'm wondering if it is just that simple, because everything did work. It's funny for everything to go at one time. Now, I don't know if I got enough bulbs here. However, I can't pick them up. They're fairly gone. Let me shed some light on the situation here. There we go. Make it a little bit better. Yeah, these bulbs are super easy. Bam, there it is. Doesn't look blowed. He doesn't look blowed. Let's see. 12 volt bulbs. Whoa! Right here. See what we got here for bulbs. Needs a double action right there. Right there. Could be the ground as well. Could be just simple as trouble with the ground in the socket. Let's just see if that made any difference at all. Oh, I need the key. Where did I did it? I threw it on the seat. Oh, there we go. Still got the same thing happening, haven't we? Same thing happening. Oh. See what got happening on this side. He's not blowed either. He ain't bloated it. He not bloated it. This is our front one causing trouble. Let's haul out the front lights now. Size them up, see what's going on. So, see what I done with the Phillips. Probably lost it forever. Oh, figure. Let's pull off this one because the screws look better. No, they're gonna give up on that for now. Pretty sure it's a short somewhere. Screwing up single leads. And it ain't over there. If it is a short, can I just unplug it right here? Well, it's the next morning. Day 2 of our 3.5, 4-day thrash to get this thing running and driving. Excellent for the car show. I got great news this morning on my parts. They are in St. John's. So, usually when stuff is in St. John's, it's delivered the next day, which is great. So I'll have them tomorrow for the engine. So if we can, later on, if we get time, we can start tearing it down again. However, not going to tackle it today. Today, our focus is going to be on the brakes in the rear. So, that being said, first thing we got to do is get her up in the air, get the tires off, and see what we got. I did I was pumping up the brakes earlier last week when I got her running. I broke a brake line back there. Now, I'm not sure what broke. Is it the line across the axle? I'm hoping it's not the rubber line. If it's the rubber line, maybe down. I don't think I'm going to be able to get one before the weekend. But that's not going to stop her from driving. We got half the brakes we need. So let's get to the back, get the car up in the air, get the tires off, see what kind of shape our brakes are in. Good job. Okay. So I got drums off, wheels off, drums off, everything's off here. Looks pretty good. Now, these shoes are good. I got new shoes, but I'm not going to replace those. They are good. Drums look good as well. This one over here does have a bit of a lip on it. So I have a couple more drums, I'm pretty sure, from the rear end that I picked up for the Impala. I may go up and just check them out, see if they're any better. Again, shoes on this side are good. Next step is get these wheel cylinders off. And I'll get my rebuild kit. We'll rebuild these. Line on the rear axle is the one that's leaking. It's not the rubber line, I'm pretty sure, so we're good there. Put a new line on the rear axle, rebuild those, and we should be good to go on the brakes. I'm going to go ahead, take all that apart, and I'll show you how we're going to rebuild them. Went ahead, got the driver's side all stripped down. This is the wheel cylinder here, and you can see it looks pretty dirty. But believe it or not, I can't move it with my fingers, but it's actually not stuck. It's pretty stiff, but it's not stuck. So we're going to take this apart now. I'm going to show you quick how to rebuild it. Here are the kits. Actually, I had these ordered for the 62. Never got around to doing it yet. So comes in handy for the 64. Same thing. So we're going to go ahead and tear this apart, clean it all up, rebuild it. All new rubber seals to go in here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to move this over so when I knock it out, don't. Yeah, probably still going to go on the floor. Go, just like that. Comes out. Let's bring it out. That's all the inside of it right there. Another rubber seal in there, another punch come out as well. Rubber seal goes on just like that. I'll clean it all up and I'll show you how it goes back together when I get it completely apart. Pretty filthy inside. We'll clean that up with some brake clean. Clean everything up and we'll start reassembly. Not very hard at all. So let's do it. Basically, this is what comes in your kit here. We got a new spring, new rubbers, and 2 new end caps to go on the wheel cylinders. Pretty simple. Just reassemble it opposite the way it came apart. I got everything cleaned up on the inside of it. When you're doing these, you want to make sure you can get in here as smooth as possible. It's not going to tear up that rubber or it will leak. So this one is pretty good. It's really good, actually. I'm going to clean up really good. Just going to reassemble it now with all the new parts. Ready to go back on the car. For the price of these, it's almost just as well to go order a new wheel cylinder. But at the time, I saved a little bit of money, just ordered a kit, give it a try, see how they work out. But it's not that much more nowadays for a whole wheel cylinder. So most people probably aren't going to rebuild them, but I did. So let's go. And there is a rebuilt wheel cylinder. Moves nice and easy now. It's good and smooth on the inside, so it shouldn't leak, hopefully. So I'm going to go ahead and reassemble this side, clean everything up as I'm going, put the shoes back on. I'm going to run up, get another drum I got up there to see if it's any better than the one that's there. And then rinse and repeat on the passenger side. We'll do the same thing. And I'm even thinking, the way the front brakes are on the car right now, you hit the brakes and She sort of wants to go for the ditch. So I just got those freed up, never even took them off. I just pounded on them and sprayed them and freed them up. So if I got time today, I think I'm going to go ahead and fix those as well, rebuild those. Because I got lots of time for the car show, so. Anyway, but it is a safety thing. I think I am going to go ahead and do that. So we go ahead, get this put back on. Then I got to do the other side. Then we'll do the brake line back. We'll get the back all done first, get the rear back down before we tackle the front. So put it back together. So just in here and just having a look at this exhaust. This exhaust. Oh, let me get in here closer. Basically here, hole there, hole there, hole there, and right here is just gone, as you can see. So I was just thinking, from here up, for now, it actually ain't that bad. You can see right here, it's gone. So I was just wondering, could I maybe, sneak off right there and just come out here for now. I maybe could. Let me size up the rest of it, see if it's worthwhile doing. That won't take very long to do, actually. So, I might just do it. Get me through now, So, yep, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick that off now real quick with the grinder. We could clamp apart like that, so everything's been coming apart on this car pretty good. We're going to put a piece on, just go, our exit right here. Now it's going to be right there for the exhaust. So, make sure you got safety glasses on this. And I can't get right up through with the grinder. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oop. I got a piece up there. I don't think it's long enough. It's a bit bigger. I think it looked pretty cool if I could get it to work. I don't think it's long enough. Don't think. It'd be sweet if it was a little bit longer. It would be sweet. Or if I had a tip. Let me look around here, see what I got. See if I can get something to work. Yep. This piece here I think is going to work. If what I got in my head. Let me check again. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. That's going to be all right. Cool. Can't wait to show you. It'll be tomorrow or Saturday before I can show you the full thing I got in my head, but it's going to look pretty cool. All right, that's going to take care of our exhaust. May have to see if I can get a hanger. A hanger here somewhere, probably. This up against the floor there. That's where it needs to go, like this. Let's see if I can pick up a hanger too. Let's see. There's a hanger there. And one over here, probably. That old one there ain't gonna cut it, I don't think. But anyway, let's see if I can get that apart while I'm at the exhaust. Get that piece over. This will be aye. the brakes all done up here in the back. 2 wheel cylinders are rebuilt. Now I'm going to slide up under, try to get the brake lines off in one piece, so I got a guide to go by. Ooh, that's the grinder, better unplug that one. So I got a guide to go by, and we'll bend the new line, same as the old one, and we'll throw them on. Hopefully this won't take too long. I'm going the wrong way with this one. Hopefully it won't take too long. We can get the new lines made up. I got to adjust up the brakes. I haven't got them adjusted yet. I'll do that while I'm up under. And then we can put the back down. Then depending on the time, I might go ahead and do the front ones. Shouldn't take too long. I had the front part on the passenger side. I never had the line off on the driver's side, so hopefully it'll come fairly easy. And that should be fairly quick too. So let me get up under, try to get these lines off. Right, got our 2 brake lines. So we went up over the rear end. This is where it was leaking. This is where he went up over the rear end. Yeah. Anywho, let's get our line out. I actually got a bending tool over here somewhere. Okay, new brake lines on the back, new rebuilt master cylinders on the back, everything is cleaned up, ready to put the wheels on the back again, got the brakes adjusted up. I'm going to go ahead now, I'm going to do basically the same thing on the front. I'm not going to show you all that, just see me do the back. You don't want to see me do the front all over again. It's going to be the same process. So I'm going to go ahead, get the car down on the back, get her up on the front, do the front wheels while I'm at it. Then it's just bleeding the brake system, and we should have good brakes to get all that done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, bring you guys back when we go to bleed the system. And then don't know if we'll get out tonight, it might be tomorrow morning. It's starting to get a little bit late in the day now, but then it's going to be tearing down this little 6 again and rebuilding it with all new gaskets. So I'm saying rebuild, but really we're just freshening up with new gaskets. We're not doing anything with the pistons or the head, nothing like that. Just clean everything up and sealing up all the leaks. So let me go ahead and do all the front brakes, and I'll bring you guys back around when we get that done and we go to bleed them. So, well, it took all day, but we got all new brakes on the 64 Biscayne, rebuilt wheel cylinders, new lines on the rear. And after all day working on her, put the wheels back on the front, I took her out for a little scoot, you know. But I'm actually low on brake fluid. I had enough to top up the reservoir, pumped her up a bit, but before I bleed them, I actually need some more brake fluid because I'm going to lose some. So, we got really good brakes after you pump 3 or 4 times right now to get to them. But we got good brakes, so that's great news. Tomorrow, we will have the parts to rebuild this little 236 inline 6. I bet. I almost said V6, but it's not a V6, it's inline 6. So, I'll probably come tomorrow morning, we'll start tearing this down, start stripping her down again. Then later on, we'll head to Clarenville. I got to go up and get the parts. I'm going to wait a little bit to make sure they're there. And then just come down, tear it apart, replace all the gaskets, and put her back together. The rear main seal is also leaking. Don't think we're going to touch that right now. I think I'm going to leave it because a bit more into that to get to it. I think I'm just going to worry about the head gasket, the exhaust manifold, and all that stuff, and all the stuff on the side of the engine, the little panels that she got, access panels. And we should be good. I also got new top pan gaskets coming for the New Yorker, which I actually forgot about. So if we can get that done early enough Saturday, we'll run her in, throw them on her as well, and she'll be done. And then we'll be car show ready. We got to clean her up, got to vacuum them out. Especially this one needs a lot of work in the interior to get her cleaned up. The rest one got to be cleaned up as well. So next couple of days still going to be busy. So I will see you guys in the morning. All right, well, it is the next morning and time is here. We are going to dig into, here we go. Dig into this little 6-cylinder. My hood trap. Springs seem to be weak, don't want to hold the hood open. Might have some more springs I could change them out with. I guess they're gone weak over the years, but I won't be doing that right yet. So, start with the basics, I guess. Start digging in, cool down. I was actually going to hold her off, but I might wait till after to do that. Time is getting a bit slick. I don't want to get her hot there before I take her out. Before I got to strip her down. So, just going to dig in, start taking everything off, strip her down. Hopefully, we'll get the head off. The weather is supposed to change after lunch. Supposed to get some rain. The wind is supposed to come in, which is actually going to be blowing right in here, I believe. So, get as much as I done before then. Then later on, we will run up, pick up the parts, a few other things we got to get, and we'll start putting her back together. So hopefully, it won't take too long. And let's not waste any time. Let's just dig in. So a little update of what I'm doing here now. We're ready to go to the head pretty well. The side panels took off and everything. The crank pulley is pushed back further than he's actually supposed to be. So I got to get the puller on him, try to pull him out a bit. And to do that, to get the puller down there, I got to pull the rad out. And I wasn't going to bother with it, but since we're in there this far, it don't actually take that long to do. And we got everything drained now, so I figured let's just go ahead and do it. I'm gonna get you off up here. So what I'm talking about here is, if you can see, neither. It's hard to tell there, but they're in line. If you look over here, it's hard to get an angle on it, but the bottom pulley is in a lot further than the water pump and knot in there. So I got to try to pull him out a little bit. So that's what I'm going to try to do. He's pressed down. Try not to disturb him too much. Let's see if I can pull him out just a little bit, make it better. Well, I've gone about as far as I can go without my parts. So, I think it's time to head into town, pick them up, then we can start reassembling this. I'm getting it done quicker than I thought. I sort of didn't think it was going to take long, but I was giving myself more time than I figured I need it because I figured I was going to need more than I think. But it's going pretty good. And she was apart a couple weeks, so nothing's hard to come apart. Everything is apart. Basically, it's going to be cleaning up everything, make sure the mating surfaces are going to be good and clean. They're going to seal good. And then reassembly. So, of course, then we got to put the head back on, torque them down right. Valves and push rods, and got to adjust the valves, all that stuff. So it's going to take a bit of time to put her back and cut her exhaust manifold. I had to pick up a thermostat. This thing don't have a thermostat, so while I'm at it, I'm going to grab one if they got one. Thermostat, I think that's it. Oil, all the basic stuff. Got antifreeze. So yeah, I think we're good. So I'm going to head in time, pick up all the supplies, and then we'll be back. Well, I'm back from the parts run in. I got parts. Full gasket set for the whole entire engine. We're not going to use all of it today. We got push rod cover seals, new head gasket, exhaust pan seal, intake to exhaust seal there. Even got a new donut gasket. We're not going to use all of these today. That one got a little crinkle in there actually, but that should be just fine. So, also picked up a new thermostat. The car don't have a thermostat. Got one to put in it. Picked up a new belt. This is how we're going to fix the rear main right now. Rear main seal repair. We're going to give it a try. Like I said, I'm not digging into that today. Some engine paint to touch her up a bit. Get the old shell rotella from Lucas to go in her, help her out. And of course, the good old brake fluid so we can finish out the brakes. So I should have everything to get this thing put back together. Looking a lot better than it did a couple days ago. So let's dig in, clean everything up, and start putting her back together. All right, so first thing I'm going to do here now, I'm going to make sure this block is cleaned up extremely well so we can get a really good seal on our new head gasket. When I put her together before, I was in a bit of a rush. So, not going to do that mistake this time. I'm going to wipe her down. Wipe her down. Then I'm actually going to take a scrubbing pad I got here. And a bit of acetone. Some dab of acetone. Ooh, not that much. Put this on now. Onto the scrubbing pad and just run it over the engine. Get all this extra stuff off. I may even get some fine sandpaper now in a minute as long as it's not taking down the way I want. I'm also going to do the head as well. A little bit of a leak there. The rain has started. A little bit of a leak in the roof over there. I'm going to have to get up and fix someday soon. Not today, but that's okay. I'm going to get some sandpaper actually because we got spots there like that. I just don't want to come off. And actually, the drip. It's landing right on some old sandpaper. That'll work just fine. So this is going on, just continue cleaning all these surfaces up. I'm going to do the exhaust manifold too while I'm in there. Get all this off. So I hit the head with the old wire wheel there. There's a little bit of nice bit of gunk on that one. I probably should have cleaned that one before I done it last time, but I didn't. So, actually, I'm going to flip that one down and do the exhaust ports too before I place it on the engine. I think we're ready to put the head gasket on. Can I flip her up? I don't want it. Oh yeah, we can do it that way. I'm going to hit the side of her here as well. Clean up the intake and exhaust on the head. Then we'll be ready to put the head gasket in place. So we're getting there. All right, I'm going to get the head gasket ever so gently. Here he is. Brand spanking new. And there. And there. Here we go. New head gasket is on. Now, we're ready to ever so gently lodge the head back in place. Wind is picking up and I can hear apples falling off the tree like crazy behind me. Well, just as fair as possible for a shot. And there it is. It's in place. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Now, let me get my torque wrench, get all that ready. Then we'll put the bolts in, get them snug, and then we'll do our torque pattern. We're going to 95 foot-pounds on these, 85 on these two by the water pump. That's the recommendation here, and 95 on the rest of them. So that's what we're going to do. I should have cleaned that up too, but I'll get that from here. Then we'll probably do the rocker or the push rod covers. And then we'll do the exhaust manifold intake, get that all put back on. Water neck, all that good stuff. Piece her back together, one piece at a time. One piece at a time. Okay, so I got the head bolts. That's the old head gasket. We don't need that feller anymore. Wasn't much to that one anyway. Wasn't much left. And the head bolts. One fell out. Where'd you go? I guess you're gone forever. Great. Oh, there you are. Putting these back in the same place they came out of, which is the same place they came out of before. Gonna get a little bit of stuff to go on them. Bit of stuff to go on as we put them in. Okay, you wrap them in. And there's the last one. Now I'm gonna run them down until they're snug with the air ratchet. I'm not gonna tighten them. Definitely not gonna tighten them all the way. Okay. So we're going to 95. 85, 80. So start at 65 first. Then we'll go to 80. Then we'll go to 95. Here. If you couldn't hear me over the compressor, I'm starting at 65. Then I'm gonna go to 80. Then we'll go to 95 and work our way out from the center in a clockwise pattern. And almost right here. Should get the extension. Should have the extension. That will give me. Yeah, done this one. Yeah, I gotta go here. On. 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 I'm getting fuel. On. 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 No. Did I skip something? I was right. All right. Now we'll take her up another 15 pounds. 80. Ready? There. 2 more on 80. There. And then we're going to go all the way up to 95, which is our ending one. 95. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yep. And there it is. All torque. All torqued down. Again, hopefully, new head gasket, a seal up good. We won't have any trouble. Ugh. I'm going to take this off. It's getting warm. I thought it was going to cool down, but it's not. The wind is not going around like I thought it was, which I'm not complaining about. Okay, so we got that done. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to fasten up the intake and the exhaust here. I'm going to try to clean inside the engine first before I put that up in place. A bit of brake clean. And then we'll put it up. Okay, scrap that idea. I scraped off a little bit, but it's really thick. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll hit her with the, we get her put back together. We'll do a clean up on her. I'll hit her with the old pressure washer. Now, we got this fella. New exhaust gasket. And you're going to go that way, I believe. I also think these are supposed to be studs, but they're twisted off. So we're just going to pretend it's supposed to be that way if it's not. Now, get this up in place. I had a new gasket over there too. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I don't think. We'll get it all cleaned off. Just like that. Now, I'm also going to size these up here. Because they were on there like that, but there's nothing holding the intake, just holding the exhaust. So I think if I had a shorter bolt, they would go down in the valley. They would hold both of them. So I'm going to get a couple shorter bolts, see if I can get that to work. I think it'll work better. Well, yeah, that's it. Power's gone here in Canyon Stroke today. But that's not going to stop me. The only thing it stopped me from is air compressor. Luckily, I got the car facing towards the open door. I got natural light, so I can continue working. So I'm going to go ahead and put on these rocker covers. Go up and get the gaskets for those, and then we'll do push rods and rockers. Wind is picking up. Luckily, it's not blowing in like I thought it was. One, two, three. I put two in the wrong spot. Good start. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 12 and 11. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 12, 11, 10, 9. Now, I had a separate container. Put all those in it over here. Oh. Well, where did you go? Well, where did you go? All right, let me go digging. Okay, I gotten disaster averted. Let's not do that again. Yeah, okay. So it's 006 on the intake. It's that one. And 18 on the exhaust. That one there. Oh. No, Mr. Cork Gasket. Let's get you back on. And we will not tighten them too tight this time. Will not. Okay. Stay in now. Okay. Oh yeah, I dropped one on the floor, I believe. I didn't pick up yet. I did so. Right there. Wow. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, we are getting there, but my camera is actually about to die. So I'm gonna go ahead, button up everything else. It's just the same, just reverse order as you can see I've been doing here. Put the carburetor back on, tie everything back in, linkages, choke. Put the ground cable back on. Put the wires back in place, plug wires back on. All basic stuff here now. Now we'll bring you guys back when we go fire up. So, sound good? Sounds good. Well, it is the next morning and Biscayne is together. And she is running. I did fire her up last night. Moved her forward and back. Everything is good on that front. We got a couple little things we got to address. Fuel pump is leaking. There. I do have, excuse me, a little bit of gas here this morning. I do have a couple more fuel pumps. They are used. Hoping one of them's going to work. And also, when I moved her, something happened in the driver's side front wheel with the brake that I rebuilt. Losing all the brake fluid. So I got to pull that wheel off again, check that out. And fuel pump. I'm going to start with the fuel pump. So that shouldn't take too long, very easy to get out on this one. Got a new gasket and engine kit as well to put it back together. So let me go grab the 2 used fuel pumps I got, and we'll holly off right quick. Hopefully we can fix that very quickly. And hopefully that brake is something simple that I screwed up putting it back together. I hope. Okay. All right, we are here. This is one is stuck. Oh, that's probably the one that's stuck. This one here should be good. I know I'm behind you. Yep, that one there works. Okay. Let me get what I need to pull that off. The thrash is on. The thrash is on. Put you up there. I'm going to put you up there and the whole thing. You there, I might need you. Having I'm looking for. He's probably on. Alright. Light. And the vice grips are there. Perfect. That'll do. Shed some light on the situation. I can get his face somewhere where you're shining. Great. Worst case, if I can't get one of these fuel pumps to work, to keep you up, you're probably going to try to gravity feed, right? There you go. And great to have family who got parts. I got an uncle that actually got a whole nother engine in there. Actually, you got a couple. You got one in his mill, and you got one down in the shed for parts. So that's where I got these 2 fuel pumps. I guess you got a third one down there too, but I brought 2. We need to change the connections on the one that's there. I think he's set up for a rubber line on both ends. Okay, you come back. I'll catch you on the ground. No, need a short extension. finally here. I've been messing around all morning with this thing. Fuel pumps, ended up getting 3 off my uncle. First 2 I tried didn't work. Messed around, had to go back down and get the third one he had, which we thought was no good. Turns out that's the one that's working. Get that one on the car. Then the wheel cylinders that I put together, I screwed up and it blew out. So I had to take that wheel off, fix the wheel cylinders for brakes again. Then she had a miss. Fiddled around with that. She still got a little miss, but she's running really good. Took her for a little scoot. Running really good. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I don't think I showed you yet. Come with me. I'll show you. Hey, there you holes are off once there. I'll just go jump in. Listen to this. There she is. Fired up. And we got a cool little addition put on her here to the exhaust. There's the random little miss you got every now and then. I think it's the points. I cleaned them a bit, made her a little bit better, but the whole car actually sounds pretty good for an engine that was stuck only a week ago. Do have a little bit of the blue smoke, but that's come to be expected for the longest for sitting. So, anywho, it's time to get this cleaned up. Get our car show ready. Show you what we're going to do. Show you got these imperfections. We can't hide them. You're not going to hide these, so we're going to highlight them, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. So, as I said here, we got all these imperfections here. We're just going to take standard SOS pads and a bit of water. I'll get it out of the pressure washer here. Just wet it up. And we're just going to scrub these areas. Like this. Go over them. I'm going to wet her down a bit more. I don't have the pressure washer on, just wants the water. Just going to go over them with the SOS pads. There's a few down the side. Just going to scrub them a bit. And then we're going to put a sealant over the whole car. Just like that. I'm going to work our way down the side. There's some on the side here. I'll show you. You can see all these spots right here. Just going over them. SOS pads. Then we're going to wash the whole car with soap. Might get a bit of fine sandpaper actually and hit them. See if I can smooth them down a bit. There's actually over here. There, right there. Let's give her a bit of a patina. That's kind of the look I'm going for here with her. Since we can't fix these spots, let's highlight them. Well, we're getting close now. Got her all washed down, she's dried off. Got help over there behind me cleaning out the inside of the other ones, so that's great. Now we're going to mix up this concoction. I seen it online. Seen a few people trying it, so I'm going to try it. 3 parts boiled linseed oil. That's child-proof. Can't get it open. I'm going to mix it up here in a mason jar. Little estimate here. Here we go. To 1 part mineral spirits. Now this is actually paint in here, but it's 90% mineral spirits. Closest thing I could find. So I'm sure it's fine. Tap around. Let's give it a little shake. Mix it up. We're going to start with a rag and spread it on the car. So here we go. Start at the front, I guess. Now, I wouldn't do this with a brand new paint job, but this one, yeah. So, put some on the rag. I'm going to start spreading it on. Sweep the car over with it. Swiping it around. I'm going to flip over the rag and go over it again. Spreading it out. I don't know how it's going to hold up. What a difference it's making there now. I'm just going to go over the whole car doing that. And we'll see what it looks like when it's done. Well, today is the day we are on the way to Apple Fest in the Biscayne, and coming behind me are the other three rides: the 62 Impala, 64 New Yorker, and the good old square body 87. Also, maiden trip for the Biscayne. Took her for a little spin around here, and that was it. Grinds went in first gear, so hopefully we'll make it. I don't know, but anyway, make sure they're all coming okay. Got some small tools just in case. Lots of gas. They're coming somewhere. Anyway, it's gonna be a great day. We'll show you on the rides when we get up there and all that good stuff. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. We're almost to Port Blanford, where Happy Car Show is too. Biscayne is driving excellent. Even got heat. I love it. Other cars are coming behind me. I seem to be pulling away from them just a little bit. Try to drive a little bit faster than they do, you know? Let's slow back a bit, let them catch up there. But it's going to be a great day at the car show, and I'm looking forward to it. I will take some video of some rides that are there, and I will bring them to you and show you what is there. And looking forward to see everyone there and having a great day. So we'll keep in touch. We'll do a walk around the Biscayne here too as well. Never had a chance to get one there, but she looks pretty sharp. I will show her to you. Again, driving great. She's not even smoking that much. She's been stuck 31 years at least, maybe more. This car was parked. Very minimal cost. We're here driving. You got a pretty cool looking car over here. It's pretty cool. Come on out. Have a good time. Look forward to seeing everyone. a bit late going around and take the video. Got caught up talking to people, meeting a lot of great people. But hey, look at some of the beautiful rides that we see today. And how about this Biscayne? How great did this thing turn out? 4 days I had to get this thing running right and get it cleaned up and get our car show ready. And I think I done a pretty good job. Got the engine done. The engine run like a champ. Car ran great. Never had no hooks. Put a bit of shine on her, and man, she was a head turner. A lot of people came over and looked at this thing, car show. So, thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's a really big help. It really helps us out. Also got a member section here now. If you want to help support us, you can go over, hit that join button. You'll get some behind the scenes videos, other stuff like that. I'm still growing it, still working on what I'm going to show everyone, but you'll get some behind the scenes stuff. When we start showing merchandise, you'll get a discount on that as well. So, again, thank you very much for tuning in, and see you real soon. We'll be back next time with some more revivals. So.